Welcome into the recap of the Bears' unbelievably awful 6-3 loss to the Seattle Seahawks on Thursday Night Football at a rainy Soldier Field in Chicago. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partner of the Chicago Bears. And Feldco, they are Chicago and the Midwest home renewal experts. 866-4-FELDCO. Folks, that team is so pathetic and so awful, and that organization is such a joke. What we watched tonight on a nationally televised stage, the coaching malpractice made Matt Eberflus look like Vince Lombardi and Andy Reid's love child. What an absolute train wreck of a game tonight. You score 3 points. You get the living crap kicked out of your quarterback again because your offensive line sucks. They are horrific. You look at the numbers from tonight's game. I'm not going to sit here and tell you Caleb played well because he didn't. But guess what? That dude's on his back all night long. He's on his back more than a high-priced hooker in downtown Chicago. It is absolutely a joke what we are watching. Can you believe that team was 4-2, lost on the Hail Mary, and have never, ever looked like an NFL team since? 6-3? You're taking timeouts thinking about you should punt with 2:30 to go in the game, down 3 near midfield? Are you kidding me? Thomas Brown, you don't even deserve an interview. That team is horrible. That team's poorly prepared. I thought Eberflus was bad. This dude and that staff, there's not one guy, not one coach would I allow on the next staff. I don't care who gets the job. None of those dudes should keep their job because that team is a train wreck. They're an embarrassment to our city. Place is packed. Fans out there cheering their ass off again, and that's the shit you got to watch. That team is absolutely one of the worst I have ever seen in the history of Chicago sports. And Lord knows, we've seen a lot of bad teams in Chicago sports. But that team, unprepared, absolutely does not have any pride to even be a decent football team. My ass, that team came out ready to play. 6-3. Let me get to a few of the notes here for you. If I see Jake Curran ever wear a Bears uniform again, I may drive to Soldier Field and tackle him myself. That dude's horrible. That leads us to the play of the game, the Dr. Pepper play of the game. Jake Curran with a holding penalty. Guy comes right up the middle, and he's got to get his hands out here holding on to him, and it wipes out a really good throw by Caleb Williams to Roma Dunze for a touchdown that would have ended up winning the football game. The Bears would have had the lead. Nope. Holding 73 offense. But it gets worse. With 2:14 left, the rocket scientist head coach, Thomas Brown, he's thinking of punting. Punting on 4th down. 4th and like a yard. Now they're going to have to try and go for it, and Jake Curran. False start, 73 offense. Now you're sitting at 4th and 5. All right, let's punt the ball. Nope, let's take a timeout and think about it. You need those timeouts. You can't make that decision before that? What a freaking train wreck. Clown show city. Clown car of coaches we've got in charge of the Chicago Bears. This absolutely was the worst game of the year because they look like they don't have a clue of how to put an NFL lineup out there and how to prepare a football team. What a joke. Anyway, they decide they're going to go for it. Caleb Williams makes a hell of a throw running from like 5 Seahawks, and DJ Moore makes a really good catch and gets the first down, keeps the Bears alive, and then that was the end of that. He was getting harassed all night long. He holds the ball too long. The run game's not very good. DeAndre Swift's out there trying and fighting and seeing what he could do. But holy jeez, what an absolute train wreck of a game. The app player of the game, who would you give it to? I'll give it to the defense for keeping them in the game. They had a chance to actually win a football game simply because their defense was outstanding tonight. And that Seattle team, they're horrible too. If you're that close to our Bears, then you suck too. Chevy drive of the game. No drive is worth soiling Chevy's good name. So there is no drive of the game tonight. Did I tell you if I see Jake Curran play one more snap, I'll puke? That guy's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Another thing, if I watch another wide receiver screen, I'll puke again. That game plan sucks. They do not know how to call an offense because they have an offensive line that can't protect anybody. It's a dangerous combination, folks. Ankin Law, question of the day, 3126 million for that great attorney Howard Ankin. How far away are the Bears? Be realistic, be honest. Let's assume you get your wish. You get Ben Johnson or you get somebody really good, Mike Vrabel, whoever it is. How far away are they? Can they turn it quick? I used to say yes. After watching this, holy jeez, no. Our 4-season stat of the day. The Bears have been held to 3 or fewer points in the first half in 8 of their 16 games this year. Did you hear that? 3 or fewer points in half their games. They've lost $1 billion in a row. They were 4-2. They are now 4-12. They've lost 10 consecutive games. So answer my Ankin Law question. How far away are the Bears? And be realistic and be honest. Best answer, you're getting dinner at Lou Malnati's. Best part of come out of your night is you get great pizza and try the chocolate chip cookie pizza. It's ridiculous. Thank me later. Bears lose 6-3. 6-3. I'm sorry, nationally televised audience, that we had to put such a shitty game on for you. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you in the morning on ESPN 1000 at 7 o'clock with Jonathan Hood. Take that.